And
Thank you, Senator. Hello,
Ombudsman,
Senator.
just a first quick comment, get your comments. Small business, we talk about many problems facing small business, but small business has many enormous advantages. They're more nimble, they're better understanding of customers, they provide better value. How do you help small business leverage these and share their wins and their traits with other small businesses?
Yeah, one of the things that we try and do, Senator, and thank you for the question, is we try and showcase business success stories, not just because they're deserving of acknowledgement in their own right, but they're often a pathfinder, an aha creator for other businesses thinking, how do I navigate this? What can I do under these circumstances? And one of the things that inspires us, Senator, if we look back at the GFC, 44% of the private sector workforce is employed in small business. Yet 2 out of 3 new jobs post the GFC in that recovery phase came from small business. So small and family enterprises bat above their average in recovery terms, and that's largely attributable to those attributes that you touched upon, the agility, the nimbleness, and in many cases it's because challenge brings new problems to solve. Small businesses come up with ways of solving them, and then a business comes out of it. So that's what we try and do. Point to that story and that history, share and showcase examples, and then put out better practice guidance so that others might also benefit from the wisdom that their peers have unearthed in their business journey.
So you're collecting those stories and sharing them?
Yes, we are, and if you've got some, Senator, we'd love to hear about them, because we never get tired of sharing positive small business stories and trying to do our bit to energise enterprise.
Perhaps I'll list some questions that I'd like to put on notice, please, because I have to go to another committee right now.
Yes,
the
sir.
first one is tax reform. That would surely have to be a huge opportunity to get rid of the complexity. And at the moment we see grants for various things, and that adds more complexity, but the grants tell us that something's inefficient in the regulatory system. So I'd like your thoughts on tax reform, comprehensive tax reform, please, where you would focus on that for small business. I'd like your understanding of that's the first one. The second one, I'd like your understanding of the main challenges facing small business. I see them as energy prices, tax again, and regulation or over-regulation, but I'd like your view on that. The third one, what progress has been achieved on the idea of a small business industrial award and or award and small industrial relations simplification for small business, even if you don't have a separate award? Fourth question, now that we have had some time, are the Fair Work casual conversion guidelines fit for purpose? What's the information or complaints you're receiving telling you about the impact of small business employers and what else needs to be done? And
That's a pretty juicy list, Senator, but if we're happy to take those on notice and...
I think... Oh, that's another question I have here. I'm just trying to pick the eyes out of the questions in the time I have. Small business industry associations have really got a pretty good name for themselves. The Small Business Association of Australia, COSBO, they do a lot of good work, both of them. What are you doing to ensure that they're supported? Because they quite often take a lot of, they provide a lot of skills, and they're good consultants and a good sharing network. So if
that one I can do straight away. We work very collaboratively with them. We actually accommodate them in our hub, which is a visitation venue at our offices for industry associations that are coming to the capital. So we provide that support, and we adopt quite a collegiate approach with them and about 32 other small business industry associations that we collaborate with through our policy forum, sir. So, but happy to take those on notice, and we can elaborate on that.
Thank you, Ombudsman. Thank you, Chair.
Thank you, Senator.